I think the biggest challenge, honestly, it was kind of twofold. Coming off the Arnold, I had a great training cycle, and then getting right back into it. It's like one of those things where you're a little bit nervous, like, did I just have my best training cycle, or can this one be a little bit better? And then that was coupled with my life for like a month after the Arnold was a little bit crazy. Between moving and buying a house and work was wild as well. So that has definitely been the biggest challenge. I think my biggest success was during that like month, 6-week period of just keep showing up, keep doing it, and just keep waiting for it to keep coming back. And then the past couple weeks, I've really found that this block is just as successful or more successful than the last training block, and that just because you have one training block doesn't mean you can't have another.
Biggest challenge this training block, or probably just the biggest frustration for me, has been just still dealing with sciatic issues, and just that pain since 2017 just has not gone away. Yes, it subsided. So for me, it's just knowing that it's probably going to be a constant ongoing thing, and just having to train through that and deal with it. Biggest breakthrough this training block is just my deadlift finally coming back. After 2017, it was really hard for me to hinge, had to do a lot of workarounds, and kind of had ups and downs. Going right before nationals, hurt myself a little bit with my back issue again, having to then take a step back and just pull one deadlift at that meet. But now I kind of feel momentum is building, getting really comfortable with my positions again, and actually pulling PRs in this training block has been like really rewarding for me.
I have a literal pain in the ass right now. So that's been ongoing since last summer, and it's kind of hindered me from training the way that I would like to. So that's been really frustrating. It's still frustrating, but you know, it happens. So I'm just kind of doing what I can right now to make sure that I'm managing the pain. My bench is going great. You know, I think hopefully I will PR on bench and even deadlift. I think my deadlift has been going well when I'm managing my butt stuff.
So I've had a bit of a challenge with a neck nerve injury, and that came on. It's kind of an old injury that only arises every few years, but for whatever reason, when I got the flu right before I was supposed to compete at the Arnold, it became aggravated. So there was about 6 weeks that I had a lot of trouble sleeping at night. I had a lot of nerve pain in my neck and down my shoulder, and really was not able to train at capacity. So Chad's been helping me with, you've been helping me with, modifying the program and just figuring out what I can do, doing lots of belt squats when I couldn't put the bar on my back, and even getting creative with the belt squat and using it to do RDLs with it, because I wasn't able to load my back or even load pulling heavy weights from the ground. So even like a deadlift, RDL, sumo, I wasn't able to do any of that. So that's been a challenge. Well, my biggest breakthrough has been staying confident despite the challenges of not being able to train normally, and just believing that all of my training from the past will help me into Worlds, and that there's a lot that I can do by working around it, and that because deadlifting is the one thing that I haven't been able to do a lot of, you've reminded me to remember that I am a good deadlifter, that I'm a great deadlifter, that I know the technique of it, and as long as I'm strong and my squat's moving, that I will be able to pull a big deadlift without having trained it as much.
This training block, I've had some wonky things going on with an uneven bench press and then some lower back pain, but apart from that, finishing up college has been really stressful because it's my last semester of clinicals, so I'm on my feet for like 12 hours or doing various exams. Just all of that kind of stress was a big playing. So, but finding time and keeping motivation even after those days was a big struggle for me.